Hey, this is your boy Robert with B TV Hardcore Politics with Robert Brown. And people, we got to do something to get this message over to Bernie Sanders. You've been defrauded, Doc. They've been cheating the whole time. You got to retract your endorsement, and you got to retract your support for pushing her to the nomination. What you're doing is you're participating in their planned strategy. They've been out against you from day one. The emails have been leaked. Now, we know deep down inside, deep down in your heart and hearts, you don't believe that she's the best for the country. You believe she's the best over Trump, but you don't believe she's best in the country to lead this country. You know you are. And this narrative of you saying, well, it's not about me. Yes, this election is about you. It's not just about you, but it's about all your supporters. And it's about you doing whatever you need to do to take on Trump. She's losing even after your endorsement. She's a failed candidate. She's not going to win. She got enough baggage. And I know you are the type of guy where you like to see justice proven first, that you don't assume anybody guilt. You want to assume people are innocent. But sometimes you got to go with your gut. And you got to say, just in case, I'm going for this thing. I can't put this in the risk of her getting nominated, me pushing her to nomination, knowing what she's going to do in her thinking, knowing she's not going to do that platform that you talked about, knowing that she's not going to honor majority of stuff, and she don't honor the majority of stuff that comes out of her mouth. So you got to be saying to yourself, deep down inside, this is not right. Don't you buy the Democratic National Convention or Committee. Don't you dare buy that we must stop a Trump and do whatever we can to stop Trump. No, the most important thing is not stopping Trump. The most important thing is finding somebody to stop Trump. And that is not her, that is you. So you got to do what you got to do. This is not no game. I'm in Times Square, the hub of the world. Check it out. I like to come here and think about America, think about politics, and think about the God that I serve, think about the people that I love. And you're one of them. I pray for you every day. I support you. And my burners, I love you guys. By the way, subscribe, click like. Got to get my numbers up. But this is serious business. It's time to stop playing politics. It's time to save the country. And you are the only one can save her. She's been out against you. She have immorality problems. She have character problems. And she's not trustworthy. And you know it. And deep down inside, despite her ability, you know you cannot trust her to guide this country where it needs to go. You are the only one that knows where this country needs to go. Trump don't know. She doesn't know. Only you. And you got to get in the middle of this fighting for the greater, for the lesser evil. And you got to get back in this fight for the greater good. You got to stop cowering down. You got to stop kicking some butt. You got to stop kissing tail of the DNC. Now I know it could be a chess move, but it's time to throw away the whole chessboard. Forget about playing the game of chess. You've been robbed. You've been had. You've been defrauded. And it's time for you to speak up about it. It's time for you to speak up about the election fraud. It's time to speak up about the DNC collusion. And it's time to talk about the what's wrong with the two-party system and stand up against it. Now, you're a solution to fix it if the Democrats will have you. But you need to step up and don't wait till after convention. The time is now. We worked too hard. We pushed too hard. I did too many of these videos to help ignite people around me. I didn't do it. I don't get paid for this, man. I did it doing my part for the cause. Now, you're activists. It's time for you to activate. Activists don't put up with defrauding. Activists don't put up with rigging. Activists don't put up with cheating. So you need to get back to who you really are. You're not a legislator. You're an activist in office that's using the tool of legislation to get things done. You are activists. And we're out here activating. We're getting active. We're about to march. We're holding these rallies and all these things for you. I'm burning a bus. You got to know that we're not going to vote for her. No if, way, shape, form, or fashion. You can put a gun to our head and a knife to our throat. We're not going to vote for her. Whether you know that or not, we're not going to push for her. We're not going to push for Trump. We'd rather push for Jill Stein, but you are the man. You haven't conceded. It was enforcement of an endorsement. And it was lame, and you know you really didn't want to do it, because I can see the regret in your eye, the sweat on your forehead, and I can see your stomach literally turning as you do it, because it feels like you're betraying yourself for who you are. Maybe you were at that moment. It's time to get you back in the saddle, man. Get your butt up. Wake up, man. They don't want you. They want her. They're afraid of everything that who you represent. Equal justice for all. Equality for all. Getting rid of the rigged system that benefit them. Pulling away from corporatists to being people for the people. Getting away from that. One level from Nazism. Wake up, Bernie Sanders. You have not conceded. You bet not concede. You bet not throw the towel. That means you were a sucker punk all along. But I know you're not. You're a fighter. And you're a challenger. And you don't let wrong prevail. It's not about questioning her character. Deep down inside, you know that you know. The DNC question of character is already out. They've been after you to get you to lose this thing from Jumpstart. And they were looking for any reason to disqualify you. When they weren't looking for any reason to disqualify her. They're looking for every reason to keep her in. She should not even be running. The fact that she was being investigated by the FBI, the fact that she did break rules, whether she's convicted or not, should be a disqualifier. Now I gotta get back to work. I'm just chilling. Come on, bro. I just gotta get that off my chest. It's time for you to throw the chessboard overboard. It's time for you to get on the news tonight, or the first thing tomorrow morning, and speak out about this. They've broken the rules. In most games, you break the rules, you forfeit, or you get disqualified, or you get thrown out when you break the rule. They find out your gloves was loaded in a boxing match, it's over with. He won, you lost because you cheated. And you need to speak up about that. And if you don't speak up about it, I might just throw my hands, bro. Because it seems like you're not fighting for this thing. And we're fighting harder than you are. And they want that. They don't want you to say anything. Pluck them. Pluck them. Now, you know what I want to say, but I'm not a cuss man. Pluck them. It's time for you to speak up, bro. Get your head out your behind. Kiss Jane. Give her a big sloppy kiss and get out there. You, her, and your grandkids and your family in that press conference and talk about how the DNC cheated you and how there's potential election fraud and things like that. I'm telling you, it's time for you to say something. Time is a matter, man. Tomorrow's not promised to us. You gotta speak now. Peace. Love you. Get out there and speak. Stop punking out and being quiet. It's time for you to start opening your mouth like you used to do, Senator Sanders. Like you do. You're a man who will grill and get in your face in a minute when wrong is done. You don't need to be quiet when wrong is done to you. If anybody you need to be fighting and voicing out again, it's you and your supporters who supported you. So I expect you to do something shortly. Press conference. And if you don't, then the Bernie or Bust people are going to have to do it for you. And it's a shame that we got to do your job, man. I got to go to work. Love you guys. I'm feeling the burn, man. Never stop. I never stop believing you. You got to stop believing in you. You got to never stop believing in you. You got to continue believing in yourself, go for it, and challenge this wrong that is going on. All right, I'm out. I got to go.